Welcome to this icon tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to create a location pin icon in Illustrator. Not only will I be showing you how to create this as a vector object, but I'll also be showing you how to create it in a pixel precise way. This will help you when exporting to mobile, web, or any other medium that requires pixels. To start things off, we'll draw a rectangle, which will be the container for the width and height of our icon. To do this, you can select the rectangle tool from the tool palette on the left, or you can use the keyboard shortcut M. Click anywhere on the screen to get this dialog box, where you can select width and height. We'll select a width of 24 pixels and a height of 32 pixels. You move this box next to the icon that's already there. We want this box to be the guides for us, so we'll convert this box to guides by using Command 5. Now that we have our guide in place, we'll start with the first piece of the icon, which is just a simple circle. You can create the circle by either selecting the ellipse tool from the tool palette on the left, or by using the keyboard shortcut L. Since we have our guide set up here, we can start in the top left corner, click and drag as you hold Shift until you reach the other side. This creates the first circle. Copy that circle and paste it in place. For this particular location pin, I chose to make the center circle 10 pixels by 10 pixels. So to change this, make sure that you're constraining width and height proportions and change your values to 10 pixels by 10 pixels. So create the smaller circle. Now we just need to subtract this circle from the other. To do so, we'll use the Pathfinder tools. I already have mine up here on the right hand side. If you don't have those already, you can go to Window, Pathfinder, select both circles we created, and use -front to subtract the front circle from the back circle and create this donut shape. Now we'll use our direct selection tool by either selecting it from the tool palette on the left or using the keyboard shortcut A. Simply click anywhere on our donut, select the bottom point, and drag that to the bottom of the guides we've created. Now we need for this point to not be rounded. To do that, we can use the anchor point tool, which is up here on our tool palette. If you don't see it, you may have the pen tool open. Simply hold down and select anchor point tool, or use the keyboard shortcut Shift C and click on that anchor point. That will convert it to a point, no longer being rounded. And this looks pretty close to what we want. But if you'll notice, the version on the right has this smooth curve to it all the way down, where the one we've just created on the left starts to curve nicely and then sort of drops off down to the curve. So we really want to give this a smooth finish. To do so, we'll select the rectangle tool again, start in the center of the circle at the top. You can do that by hovering over and you should see anchor come up for your anchor point in the middle. Drag across and all the way to the bottom corner. And we'll convert this new shape to a guide in just a minute. But before we do, let's drag this to half the height. Clicking the middle and dragging to the center point. And now we'll convert that to a guide by using Command 5. Now using our direct selection tool again, keyboard shortcut A, we'll select the pin we currently have And we will drag these handles to the bottom. In case you can't see the handles, I'll remove our guides. These handles determine the curve. So we'll be moving these two down in order to move this curve the way we want it to go. Grab this handle, pull it to the intersection, and pull this one to the intersection as well. And now you've created a location pin icon in Illustrator, both vector and pixel precise, for you to use anywhere you want to.